The project really started with the French fry. Oddly enough, I sell ovens, but it began with the French fry. And the goal for Cobb County to find the right equipment technology to replace fryers. But first and foremost, they had to get a product that the kids liked delivered to the table.
The Healthy Hunger Free Kids Act came out in 2010, and at that point we really took a look at our menus, and based on the regulations we're trying to come up with ideas of how to take the a la carte items that we offered, and primarily our chicken tenders and fries that we served at the high schools, and make them so that we could have them as a reimbursable meal. So we were really kind of looking at those and saying, how do we take them from a fried product to something that we can then oven? And so we started talking to our food brokers, and she had mentioned that she had been at a food show and noticed these Cres Cor cabinets being used to cook the fries at the show, and suggested that we reach out and work with them. So she got us in touch with Claudia.
The goal was to replace the fryers, but to make sure that we brought in technology that would meet the volume and the output of the product to meet the kids' demand day in, day out. And of the technology, we used the Cres Cor QuikTherm. So we started with our oven and utilized all the racks, and was given this wide range of number of pounds of fries that needed to be produced within a short period of time. For 3 days we holed up with the French fry vendors and the chicken vendors who also were included in the test, and we just started cooking. Georgia Power stepped in and put the ovens on the meter. And we could see what those 3 days of utilization meant in dollars back to Cobb County, which is a story that they could bring back to Cobb County.
They came to our high school, we really tested the products. We rolled it to a second high school that same spring. It worked well in both those settings. So that summer we went and invested the money and basically purchased 3 of these QuikTherm ovens for every one of our high schools. So that following fall we had cabinets in all 16 of our high schools. Really, we were worried that a la carte sales would go down and we would not be able to get those kids back. What we found is, yeah, we lost a few of them, but the majority of them then transitioned over and were then buying reimbursable meals and not just getting chicken tenders and fries from us. They were then now getting a full meal, which would include milk and fruit and some of those other nutritional components that we were actually excited that they were going to get. And it's worked out really well for us. One of the other great benefits of working with these Cres Cor cabinets was the training and the hands-on approach they took to making sure not only my staff in the kitchens could handle the equipment, but also that my maintenance team could handle it.
We wanted to make sure that they had the confidence that these ovens could do it. So we stuck with them for a couple months doing one-on-one. First we did group training, and then we would go out and do one-on-one training with each of the schools. And we showed them, and we trained them, and we stayed on board, and we continued to do refresher training. In the end, what we also were able to deliver was not only a great fry, but a great partnership with Georgia Power and Cres Cor. Because what Cres Cor also brought to the table in this whole package was a 12 kW oven that came to temperature very fast and also had a quick recovery time. And that meant a lot in the buy-in for Cobb County, that they knew that they were going to have an oven that was going to be dependable and work quickly, much like in what we hoped would be their fry stations.